April 21st, 2020, me and 3 other people went to the place what we call the Unexplored Library. No, we don't call that. That was the name of the place. Like you can see right there on that sign right there, the Uncensored Library. So what is the Uncensored Library, you may ask? Well, the Uncensored Library, from their website, they said, the digital home of press freedom. Now, what we're gonna see here is a bunch of data that I think activists, yeah, I think that's what's called, activists have been seeing, I think. Let me read this real quick. In many countries, websites, social media, and blogs are controlled by oppressive leaders. Young people, in particular, are forced to grow up in systems where their opinion is heavily manipulated by governmental disinformation campaigns. But even where almost all media is blocked or controlled, the world's most successful computer game is still accessible. Reporters Without Borders uses this loophole to bypass internet censorship to bring back the truth within Minecraft. So, if you guys don't get it still, Minecraft is basically... One sec. Minecraft is basically a game where anybody can access. So these people made this whole map for people all around the world to access these files that they can't access in their own country. And yeah, that's basically it. It's very interesting. But yeah, let's get to the interesting parts. Sorry about my frames. My frames aren't really that good. But yeah, this is what we're gonna deal with for now, at least. Here it is, the Uncensored Library. It is one big building. And on the outside, it does look big, but it's a lot bigger once you go inside, trust me. Upon entering the library, yeah, this is a library, you see. But you're greeted with a book. This book is welcoming you to what you are about to see here. In many countries, the internet is controlled by oppressive regimes, the media is censored, and websites are blocked, but Minecraft is still accessible. We are using this loophole to bypass internet censorship and make independent information available again. Journalists from different countries, despite having been banned, jailed, exiled, and even killed, now have a place to make their voices heard again. The forbidden articles are republished within books inside this library to inform players around the world about the real political situations in their countries. Let us stand up for our right to information and let the world know that the truth can never be silenced. Support our cause and share the server IP address with your friends. That's their website. You get more information on there. We'll be exploring their website in a bit as well. So yeah. So this map comes with a resource pack. So make sure you guys get that downloaded if you're gonna play this. But down there is the globe, but it's green because the texture pack makes it green. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, it's supposed to be globe. I'll show you in a bit. But over here is your map. This is where we are, and we can explore these 6 areas: Russia, Vietnam, Saudi Arabia, Reporters Without Borders, Mexico, and Egypt. We're not gonna explore all of them, but I'll give you a rundown of like every single one. Yeah. In the center of the library, or would you say the dome? Yeah, that will load in a bit. You're greeted with a book of the Freedom Index. This is all ranked 1 to whatever, how many countries there are that allow Freedom Index. I think, right? I think that's how it works here. But yeah, as you can see, Norway is number 1, and number 2, Finland, number 3, and Sweden. So these are like countries that give out all the information for you. They don't hide anything. Yeah. So yeah, 1 to 10, 11 to 24 here. That's a weird number. 25 to 37. You can pause the video anytime you want just to see the rankings. So the United States is ranked 48 here. Interesting. So 49 to 60, 61 to 72, 73 to 85, 86 to 99, 100 to 113, 114 to 125, and 126 to 136, 137 to 149, 150 to 161, 162 to 173, and finally 174 to 180, with Turkmenistan being the last one, North Korea being the second last. So yeah, so up here is, let me get this loaded for you guys. So up here is all the flags in the world, besides like 16 of them, I think, right? Yeah, these are all the flags. And what's behind one of these flags, for example, Norway, is, Norway, Press Freedom Index, rank 1 from 180. So these books give you a little detail of its freedom of media. Yeah, that's really what I can come up with. Okay. So when we're going to a room, for example, Russia, each room has their own unique building. For example, Russia has a kraken, which I think it explains here. From what the book says, the kraken resembles the tight grip that Russia puts around their media. So these books here, is this water? Yes, it's water. These books here are articles, I think, from people that were trying to inform the people. So they have it in both languages. Well, this is Russia, so both language in English and Russian. So yeah, you can read this in Russian if you can read it. I can't read it, of course. So yeah, that is Russia. All and also it has binary coding down there. Is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, binary coding. I don't think it really means anything. That's one of my friends said. They could read binary coding apparently. That skilled. Yeah. So Vietnam here. So the labyrinth here, or the maze, resembles of citizens having a hard time reaching independent information, which is up here. Up here again, English, Vietnamese, and I think is this Vietnamese as well? Yes, it is. So yeah, if you can read Vietnamese, I have I think an uncle that can read Vietnamese. I could probably ask him. There's those 4 books I can't read. I think yeah. So yeah, English here. You guys can read this if you want. I really don't have the time for that right now. Heading to Saudi Arabia, I think it was, and I forgot that name of the room. This is probably Saudi Arabia, right? Yes, it is. Rank 172 of 180 countries. The Cage, Saudi Arabia, is among the top 3 countries with the most journalists in prison worldwide. So, they have imprisoned like a bunch of journalists because of what is it? Stuff. Yeah, I don't read all this stuff. I don't have time. Yeah, I don't have time to read all this. You guys can do that. I don't have the time right now. But let's see here. So we have the English side is reading, and we have the no. Oh God, oh my God. We have the Arabic side. Now they couldn't write it because there's no text for it, but instead you get
جمال خاشقجي. أمس ما يحتاجه العالم العربي هو حرية التعبير. رسالة من كارن عطية محررة قسم الآراء العالمية. تلقيت مقال الرأي.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, so that was really interesting for me and my friends. We kind of realized that they couldn't type what is it in Arabic. So yeah, this is what you get. So heading over here is I forgot what it was again. Hold on, so let me go back. Okay, this area is Reporters Without Borders. So where you want to go is you want to go over here, right side. It's only over here. So, my God, oh my God. When going up the stairs, you stand right here, and you remember all those yellow. That's glowstone. Okay, all those blocks that were in the sky, are floating in the air. Well, this is what spells out the truth right here. If you can't see it, what the heck, man? Come on, you can see it right here, right? Yeah. All right. So, Horse Out Borders for freedom of information. RSF is the world's biggest NGO specializing in the defense of media freedom, which we regard as the basic human right to be informed and to inform others. Where governmental media censorship and disinformation campaigns are on a rise globally, RSF fights for the truth to be known. So yeah, this is I think it's like the description of what they are doing here, and will help you understand, I guess. Yeah. Heading over here where Mexico and Egypt is. We'll start with Mexico over here. So, Mexico. The Uncensored Library is honoring 12 killed Mexican journalists and their sacrifice for press freedom. Although not at war, Mexico is one of the world's deadliest countries for journalists and even surpasses Syria. Collusions between officials and organized crimes possess a grave threat to journalists' safety and cripples the judicial system at all levels. Journalists who cover sensitive political stories or organized crime are warned, threatened, and often gunned down in cold blood. Others others are abducted and never seen again. Okay, that was hard for me to read for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. So in this texture pack, they changed the paintings, and I think it has paintings, right? Oh, sorry, let's see. Yeah. So they changed the paintings to the 12 people, right? Yeah, 12 people faces. So here, okay, so we got Oh my god, this is gonna be really rude for me. George Celestino. I think that's the Spanish way of saying their name. Yeah, so George Celestino. We got Navid Condes. Oh, never mind. That's like their full names. Okay. Don't mind me. Santiago Barrasso. I. Oh my god. Rafael. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so mean now. Oh no. Anyways, on their podiums they have their own journals of what they've written down. And yeah, and right here in the center, I think it's another person. Yeah, it's another person here. They have an English and Spanish. So yeah, you guys can read this. I bet a bunch of people. I bet a bunch of you probably speak Spanish. So yeah, you can probably read those. I can't read Spanish. Yeah. Anyways, going to Egypt, the last room. Ranked 163rd of 180 countries. The tip scale symbolizes. Oh, sorry. Egypt's. Crap, why can't I read? Bigger than Saudi Arabia, Egypt is one of the biggest country, right? That jailed a bunch of journalists? No, that's not right. Egypt has the most jailed journalists. There we go. More than Saudi Arabia, apparently. I was wrong when I said Saudi Arabia has the most last time. So again, Egypt only has Arabic here. You can press the button for. Oh well, this one's 1. This one's 2. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. Again, they have it in English as well on this side, and yeah, that is basically it of this whole library. Even though it's huge, you're only given 6 sides of this whole thing. Yeah, I was kind of interested to see if there was like a North Korea one because North Korea. One sec. Oh, this is the credits. Yeah. So this was all made, I think, like with 20 to 30 people, which is a lot of work, actually. Yeah, this is really great for anyone who wants to know what's happening in the other countries around the world. So if you're ever interested, I'll put a link in the description to their website. Their map is hard to download. It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to download it because it was in a separate file. Yeah, you gotta look up on their website to know how to download the map. So yeah, if you have Minecraft, Java Edition, no Bedrock, I think, right? Wait, let me check. Fortunately, I wasn't able to load the image because I'm on my own world, so I can't really change the texture pack of that. So yeah, this is it. So I hope you guys are interested of this whole library. I know me and my friends were really amazed of the architecture of this whole building. Like, oh my gosh, like we are builders ourselves, but we can't even beat these people. Look at this. Like what? How do you have the time? Well, anyways, I think the website was posted on March 2020, so it's pretty fresh. Yeah, that's like the only way I could say it. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. So yeah, recording right now on May 20. You guys are able to download it if you want to. They have the server IP. I think there's gonna be other people on it, so if you don't want lag, I recommend just downloading the map. Yeah, cause yeah. Anyways, as I said before, thank you for watching this video. Other videos I don't know now because I am uploading this very late because There are 2 people who did not give me my clips at all. What is wrong with these people? Give me my clips, man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Everything's in the description for you guys if you guys want this or want to play it on this map. Bye, skids.